Hello, everybody. It is Briximus Prime back for another live stream unboxing, and today we are going to be unboxing that sucker right there. It is a big, ginormous, Big Bad Toy Store box, and I would like to get a lot of people's guesses in there before I start unboxing it. Usually, I'm gonna start. Normally, I unbox things roughly around 10 minutes into the video, but I also have another package here that I'm actually going to open right now. This package was technically supposed to be here by it was supposed to be here it was supposed to be here early yesterday, but it ended up not showing up until 11 o'clock at night. So I had to it just wasn't. It just had really, really bad timing when it showed up. I hated it. So it's now here. I'm just going to unbox it really fast because it was supposed to be in yesterday's live stream unboxing, which, by the way, before I move on, yesterday's live stream unboxing, just to recap, I unboxed the Marvel Legends Gamerverse Inner Demon and Mr. Negative from the Spider-Man PS4 game. I really like these figures, so just wanted to show that off. I did get that on the last one, and now I've got this one right here, and this is another figure that I ordered from GameStop. Again, it was supposed to show up yesterday, but for some reason it just got delayed so much. It was shipped with this one shipping service called On Track, on, and then TRAC track. And I've had really bad experiences with On Track in the past. On Track usually take either a really long time to ship it, or two, they're very, very vague and not very helpful with their shipping information. Like if you try to go and track the package, they are so vague about it. It's BS. I really don't like On Track. It's not necessarily the employees or anything. It's just their system. I really don't like the way how they do their systems. So, yeah. And, yep, there it is. Packing material and figure. And there it is. Okay. No one's joined in the live stream yet. I'm kind of trying to do this. I'm trying to keep this still interesting for other people who are not watching live, because I understand a lot of people do not watch these live. I say that every time because I care about you guys. So I want to let you know that I am aware. But anyway, I try to keep these interesting. And oh, that's cool. That's a cool thing in the background. I remember that part in the game. Anyway, this is the Star Wars The Black Series Gaming Greats Republic Commando Fixer. This is the Green Republic Commando for Delta Squad. Now I am only missing one more Delta Squad member, and that is Scorch, who Hasbro has not even announced one yet. So anyway, I have the boss, I have Sev, and then I've got Fixer now. So very nice. I like how green he is. I like all the green and everything. His backpack and his blaster look really good. And then I was mentioning how right back there you can see that little walking droid back there in the background on his box. It's kind of hard to see because my camera just wants to be really blurry. I really hate how it likes to do that, but you can kind of see that walking droid cannon thing. I remember that part in the game, I remember those things in the game. They were obnoxious to beat. So yeah, Fixer, Clone Commando Fixer. Really happy with him because I do have back here behind me, I can reach him. So yeah, I've got Sev and Boss's boxes still right here. Sev and Boss. Obviously, I've taken them out of the box, obviously, but I have Sev and Boss right here. And then now I've got Clone Commando Fixer. So there we are. Hello, Firewall. I saw you come in while I was putting those back. How are you? Because I'm doing pretty good. This is where the fun begins. As you can see, this is what I'm unboxing today. It's a giant Big Bad Toy Store box. It's pretty big. Here, let me hold it closer to me so you can kind of get a sense of how big it is. Pretty big. Pretty big. So yeah, that package I told you about that was supposed to show up yesterday that I didn't unbox because for some reason it was late, it was this guy right here. It was the Clone Commando Fixer. RC-1140, Fixer, an elite clone commando of the Galactic Republic during the Clone Wars, served as the second-in-command for Delta Squad on missions to annihilate their enemies in the Star Wars Republic Commando video game. Really happy with him. I've had better days in all honesty. Oh, well, I hope this live stream definitely at least cheers you up a little bit. So are you doing just Transformers, or it's going to be a whole bunch of figures from different toy lines? No, this is a Transformer box. This was originally supposed to be in yesterday's live stream. It would have been a Marvel Legends and Star Wars thing yesterday, because I delayed this package till tomorrow because they didn't ship it until like midnight last night. So I just unboxed it here in this live stream just cause. So I was tempted to unbox it just off camera, but thought I'd just add a little bit of extra time onto this live stream. But there we go. I got this guy. There he is. Oh gosh. So, Firewall, any guesses as to what is in here? I would like to hear some guesses as to what's in the Big Bad Toy Store box. It could be a giant thing. It could be multiple things. It could be a like third party. It could be official. It could be from Takara. It could be a big multitude of things. It could be a lot of things. I want to get some guesses going. Also, I feel like there was something. Oh, yes, that's right. I'm currently editing the Ironmonger review. I mentioned literally just yesterday, I got started working on the Ironmonger Marvel Legends video. I currently have it I just barely edited it, and it's now transferring from my photo drive into my main onto my computer. So it should be uploading by tomorrow morning. I'm trying to get it out by tomorrow morning. And then, like I said yesterday, my next review is on the G.I. Joe crossovers Megatron. And I want to get this guy's review out. And then after I get him done, I'm going to do the Mr. Negative 2-pack. And then after the Mr. Negative 2-pack and this guy, then I want to get those reviews out of the way. Don't get me wrong, I like these figures. It's just I want to get them out of the way for what is in here, because this is definitely going to keep me busy. If it's not Victory Saber, it's probably a Titan, my guess. It's Metroplex, or it could be some Legacy Wave 3 stuff. Good guess, good guess. But I'll at least tell you this. It is not Star Saber. It wouldn't be from Big Bad Toy Store. If it was Star Saber, it'd be a Hasbro Pulse box, not a Big Bad Toy Store box. And then, have you figured out the backpack on Flame War? Yes, I did. Actually, let me just show that off just really fast. Actually, never mind. I can't because I completely forgot. Actually, no. Let me grab her anyway. I completely forgot that I transformed her into her motorcycle mode. I transformed Flame War into her motorcycle mode. But yeah, I did figure out the backpack. And honestly, I think this is the best part of her. I think the motorcycle mode is where she really shines. I like the flames, I like the rims, the yellow and reds and the grays, and I like the shade of purple they used on the shield and on the windscreen and the headlights. It's a good motorcycle. I do like it a lot. But yeah, I did want to make it clear that I did figure out the backpack, because when I was unboxing her, I did struggle quite a bit. And then I finished reading all the Shattered Glass comics. It was a pretty good ending. It wasn't like super duper awesome, but it did kind of leave it open-ended to be continued, but it also felt like they could have done something a little bit better just to give it that, just to make the finale feel a little better. But overall, I thought it was pretty good. Have you figured out that? Yeah, see, told you the backpack compressed more. Yes. So the reason why the backpack was giving me such a hard time was because the joint that folds it down a little bit more was really, really tight. So I had to go in and just really loosen up the joint with a little bit of the I loosened it up with a little bit of water, and the water just barely did it enough so that I could start moving it. And after I started moving it after the water, it got looser and looser, and now it feels just fine. So that was the problem with it. Are you going to put the trigger on more? Are you going to pull the trigger on more Gunpla kits, some flame toys kits? I might do a flame toys kit, like one of the cheaper like flame toys Transformers kits. And I might do another Gundam at some point. It's just I feel like I need to get into more Gundam shows to watch in order to actually get into a Gundam that I want to passionately build. I got into the RX-78 one back there because I liked how it was, you know, the classic RX-78, but it was done in the American colors. Like just that alone made it like really cool. I didn't have to watch the show to know it was to like care about who the pilot is or whatever. But yeah, I would have used a hairdryer. Yeah, but I don't have a hairdryer that's really disposable to me right now, like something I can really use just whenever. But yeah, any other guesses as to what's in here? We are at 11 minutes, but I do want to pattern out the length of this just a little bit longer so I can show off what's in, because I want to get just a couple more guesses going. And again, I am kind of stalling because I did want to get some more people in the live stream today, but I guess it's just me and Firewall. Or you could 30-minute mission model kits made by Bandai that are super customizable and dirt cheap. Maybe I could. I will tell you this, Firewall, because I appreciate you showing up. So over $15. That RX-78 that I bought, the American flag one, it was literally like $11. Like it was not that expensive. Giving you just a mention because you're asking about model kits. I'm actually planning on doing another model kit stream. It's probably going to be this week. I'm going to be building the stand for the Optimus Prime, the Tenseg Optimus Prime, because you have to build this stand yourself. So I was going to do a live stream building this together. And also, just, you know, for you, Firewall, I also wanted to let you know I shoved it in here so I wouldn't lose it. I did buy, just for model kit building, I did buy a pair of official model kit nippers. So for future model kit videos, there we are. I bought one of these because I really wanted one last time. And as you can see, like I said, this stand, literally, you have to put it together. It comes on runners, and you have to like put it together yourself. So I'm going to save that for its own live stream video. Now just get it back in the box is the task right now. And it comes with like all its screws and all its parts. And I've got a little screwdriver as well for those little screws. So I'm ready for when I do that live stream video. Just going to move that Tenseg Optimus back over there. So yeah, that is a model kit stream that I wanted to do. Again, model kit, because it's not necessarily like a figure of a model kit. It's more of just a thing to put together. It's a stand. My guesses are Legacy Wave 3 Voyagers and Dragon Megatron. Okay. So you don't think it's Metroplex anymore? You don't think it's Titan class Metroplex? You don't think it's a bigger item? Oh, sweet. That's pretty cool. I hope you get to enjoy Gunpla if you ever decide to pull the trigger on them. Yeah, I think I'll get to there eventually. I just feel like I need to watch a show first to actually like give a crap about some of the Gundams that I'm putting together. Because, you know, some of the Gundam shows that people have suggested to me is like Gundam Thunderbolt. There's a couple of really good ones that came out recently, like Gundam Hathaway and Iron Blooded Orphans. I have a few on Netflix. I have a few in my queue on Netflix that I should probably get around to watching. Maybe I'll watch them this weekend. It's currently Thanksgiving break for me. I'm currently in college right now, and it's currently Thanksgiving break for us right now. So I'm going to be working on a lot of stuff throughout this month. So, yeah, hopefully that goes well. But yeah, I am hoping to get into more building streams because I did have fun with that last one. So I thought maybe a Transformers one would kind of change it up just a little bit, just to kind of play more into my ballpark. So maybe we'll do that. And again, I've seen some really cool model kits at Target. They have a couple at Target that look pretty nice. So yeah. All right, I think I'm going to open up the box and we'll show off what's inside. Gundam Wing. Gundam Wing, while I never watched it, I heard was good. Gundam Wing, I have heard good things about Gundam Wing. Okay. I'm not sure which way is the top and which is the bottom. So hopefully I don't accidentally cut something in this box. Okay. I'm surprised you haven't said anything. Whatever. Oh, I can already see some of them. Ooh. Removing the bubble wrap. Ooh, boy. This looks good. Ooh. Anything about what? Ask anyway. Anything about what? Ask anyway? Ask away? Well, I don't know what you're asking. I just was hoping for some other, some more guessing. Okay, I'll just show this off first. This is the Ooh, that looks a lot better than I thought. I didn't see it until I just turned it over. This is the Transformers Legacy Deluxe Class Dead End. He is going to go right at home on my Menasor up there. He's kind of off camera, but you can kind of see his legs right over there. He's going to go right onto my Menasor. It is Deluxe Class Dead End. Dead End. All right, and that was it. That was everything that was in the box. I'm just kidding. That wasn't everything in the box. No, they wouldn't have packed a deluxe in a box this size. I like the artwork. The artwork on Dead End looks really good. He looks a lot better in person than he did in those promotional images. He looks way better. I really like the paint on him. Okay, next item. Let's see. What should I do next? All right, let's change gears a little bit. I think I'll just go through them by size. So let's see. That would mean this one's next. Yeah, that would mean this one's next. Okay. We got the Big Bad Toy Store sticker. Whoop-de-doo. Anyway, for real this time. We have the Transformers Studio Series, Deluxe Class, Transformers The Last Night, Autobot, Hot Rod. There we go. My gun will stop the time. I'm stuck with the accent. He speaks French, apparently. Are you going to get the DNA design kit for Legacy Menasor? I would definitely get it because it has some fixes. Yes, I already have it pre-ordered. So yes, Studio Series Hot Rod. Oh, yes. I can't really see too much of him in the box, but he definitely looks good based on what I can see. Ooh, I like that a lot. Didn't really like Transformers The Last Night that much, and I'm not really sure. I'm not really too big of a fan of this particular character as Hot Rod, but I still love this design, and I like this particular Michael Bay Transformer. I just think he's a little weird to bear the name Hot Rod. I wouldn't be as mad about it if he was given, if this was a brand new character given a different name, or I don't know. Hot Spot, Hot Shot, I don't know. I just feel like Hot Rod is a little bit weird, especially since he doesn't transform into a Hot Rod. He just turns into a Lamborghini. So, I feel like it's a little weird, but still happy with him. Then, let's see, next size. This one. This is the Transformers Studio Series Deluxe Class Crosshairs. Here, let me put this box down. It's getting in the way. I want to be able to see what I'm doing. Crosshairs. Oh, there's a little Jujubee right here. Hello, Mama. How was that for a voice impression? His head sculpt looks really good. I wish they went that little bit of an extra mile, made his head the teeny bit bigger, and given him goggles that could shift up and down. But overall, I still think he looks fine. He looks good. I like the shade of green they used. And again, I was really curious to see how they were going to handle his coat, because that definitely was something I thought was a little weird in the movie, but I'm like, only the Michael Bay movies would do that, wouldn't they? So I am interested to see how this guy works, and I do love his alternate mode. And I just realized this is particularly him from Transformers The Last Knight, not Age of Extinction. I just barely realized that right now. Then again, there's like no difference between the two, is there? Not going to lie, I genuinely forgot about the Sun Studios, new Studio Series figures. Well, I got you there, didn't I? But yeah, there we go. Crosshairs, Hot Rod, Dead End. There we go. Oh, and by the way, I am planning on doing a double review on these guys. So just letting you know, I will double review these two. Okay, there's that. Next figure. Yes, there's more. Next, I guess I'll just show off this one next. This is the Transformers Studio Series 86 Voyager class Ironhide. Burst them Decepticons. I'm Ironhide. And this is obviously going to get repainted into a Ratchet later. We all know it is going to happen. And yeah, Ironhide looks pretty good. I feel like his artwork is a little bit simplistic, but then again, it's G1. You can't really judge it too much. And I do understand the complaints that people have had about him being kind of a smaller Voyager, but hey, I don't really mind it too much, but just thought I'd mention about it. Patricia Lopez, hello. Haven't seen you in a little while. I just got jebaited. What? Huh? Anyway, Ironhide. I don't. What's jebaited? Or is that a typo? But yeah. And guess what? There's more. Yes, there is still more in this box. I ordered quite a bit. Oh my gosh, he looks so much better in person. I love how this looks. It means I got played. How did you get played, Firewall? How did you get played? Oh, is it because you didn't guess the Studio Series stuff? Well, guess what? You did get something right. I have the Legacy Inferno from Wave 3. You mentioned Wave 3 Voyagers, so I do have Inferno, at least. Beast Wars Inferno. There's that one. And he does have his freaking Muppet mouth. I want to see his Muppet mouth. Yeah. I love the metallic blue they used on his head, too. That looks amazing. He got his big old Muppet face in there with his Muppet mouth. Oh, yeah. Burn in the flames of Inferno. You can see what I meant by how this is going to keep me busy for the next couple weeks. Because I'm going to be reviewing these for a while. Oh, and also, after this live stream is over, I'll be posting a poll asking what everyone wants me to review. I'm pushing the microphone back so you can actually see everything behind me. Guess you can't really see Inferno when I put him right there, but whatever. Shove him over there, I guess. But yeah. The head on Inferno looks tiny, in my opinion. Honestly, I think Crosshair's head is the one that looks tiny on his body. But again, I need to get him out of the box and actually look at him. But how did you get Hot Rod and Crosshairs? Big Bad Toy Store. Big Bad Toy Store just said, hey, these are ready to ship. Cool, send them my way. And then, finally, the last thing in this box, finally, right? This is finally the last thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Item number 6. I'm looking at the artwork on the box, and oh my gosh, that looks really good. I am speechless. It does not compare to what it looked like in those images of, like, people finding it in stores and such. Wow. This is probably the one I'm going to open up first out of the box off camera, but boy. And then Firewall, you did also get this, right? It's the Beast Wars Transmetal 2 Leader Class Megatron. Oh, I've been looking forward to this one. Yes. 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 Megatron does not yield. He conquers. Yes. Thank you very much. You guys can contact me about voice acting and all that good stuff. You can always ask me for voice acting. You are welcome. So I was right. 2 for 7. 2 for 6. 2 for 6. 2 for 6. You were right. Well, technically you did get 3 of 6 because you mentioned wave 3, and this guy is in wave 3 technically. So you just didn't specify deluxes. So technically 3 for 3. You just forgot about all the Studio Series stuff, but there we are. Inferno's hiding back there, but whatever. So yeah, that is everything that was in the box. Yeah, I'm gonna be posting a poll on the after the live stream is over, asking what does everyone want me to review first. So how much would the Transformers Premium O2B Movie Prime? The Premium Finish Bumblebee Movie Prime, it's like $50, I think. Too bad they haven't made a Quick Strike yet, because that would have been a great triple review between Inferno, Waspinator, and Quick Strike. Yeah, but I already reviewed Waspinator on the channel. But, oh, yes. So, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do one video on him on his own, because, again, I have to show off the figure, the combined mode, as well as his car mode. So I'm going to have a little bit of time on this. And then I'm going to do the double review between Hot Rod and Crosshairs, since they're both from the Michael Bay movies, and they're both from Transformers The Last Night. It just fits together, and they're both Autobots. And then, after those two, I'm going to do one video on Ironhide, one video on Inferno, and then one video on the Megatron. So I'm going to leave a poll down below, and you guys can go in and vote on which one you want me to review first. And I have a feeling it's either going to be between these two, the Crosshairs and Hot Rod, or the Megatron. It's just a feeling. I just feel like it's going to be between those two. But I'm still a bit upset over the fact that not all the Stunticons are original molds. I mean, technically they are original molds because they completely reworked the whole combine gimmick of the, from the Combiner Wars stuff. And they technically are original molds. It's just they're taking inspiration from older Combiner Wars stuff, but they feel so much better than the Combiner Wars stuff. So they are technically new molds. It's just some of them are retools of each other. Like Dragstrip is a retool, he's not a direct retool. He just has some engineering similarities between the two, between him and Dragstrip, because him and Dragstrip form the arms. And then obviously it's more obvious with Breakdown and Wild Rider. Those two are obvious, repaints of each other with different heads, but still, I don't really mind. Also, do you think the rumored Bludgeon is going to be a Tarn retool? Honestly, I think he could, because he'll have the tank mode. The only thing that they wouldn't do with the Bludgeon is they would have to take away the fusion cannon and change it out with the two swords. And then, obviously retool the head, maybe retool the chest area a little bit. But honestly, if it is a retool of Tarn, I won't be upset about it, because that Tarn figure looks Passion. Very, very good. Chef's kiss. Obviously, I need to actually get it in person and review it and feel it and see how it is. But just based on looks alone, the Tarn looks awesome. Looks amazing. So just a quick recap over everything. Clone Commando Fixer, Dead End, the Hot Rod and Crosshairs, Studio Series 86, Ironhide, Legacy Inferno, and the Legacy Beast Wars Megatron, Transmetal 2 Megatron. So yeah, that is really it for the unboxing. Actually, one more thing before I start wrapping them up, or at least two of them, not the retools. Let me look at, just out of curiosity while I'm here, wanted to look at the HasLab Deathsaurus because they announced those color images and I showed them off in yesterday's live stream and I haven't looked. I want to see what the campaign is currently at. Okay, so it's not changed by much. We are I'm not going to share the screen because there's literally it's not that different from what I showed off yesterday. Basically, yesterday we had 9,200, right? Well, we're now 100 more than yesterday. So we're getting really close. It looks like we're at let's see, I think that's 1,700 is what we need left. Yeah, 1,700 backers is what we need left for the Deathsaurus to be backed. Then we need to get the 14,000 and the 17,000 to get the tiers. And honestly, I'm getting a little nervous that we're not going to be able to unlock all the tiers. So I'm not sure what Hasbro's going to do to fix that. But we are going to get the Deathsaurus for sure. I'm very confident we're going to get the actual Deathsaurus. But I'm unsure if we're going to get all of the tiers is what I'm worried about. I mean, Hasbro was willing to be really lenient with the Ghost Rider. Obviously, that's kind of a bad example to give off because it is the HasLab Ghost Rider. But the HasLab Ghost Rider, that thing, literally the last couple of days before it was even literally 3 days before it was going to be done, and it was still at 4,000 because people were doing a big boycott, dissing on the Hell Charger. Hasbro got desperate and made the third tier unlock available for just the base asking price. And so I'm wondering if they might be that lenient with Deathsaurus. Maybe we'll hit the 14,000 and we'll get the mace and the living metal death cannon and all that stuff. And then they'll be okay, now... And then they'll be okay, now we're going to throw in the throne and stand in just with the regular figure anyway. So part of me feels like they might do that. Part of me thinks they might not. Maybe. Who knows? But point is, I have back to Deathsaurus and I'm hoping for the best. All on the Stunner, or at least two of them. To be fair, Transformers HasLabs always get the least amount of backers enough to be backed. Don't get me wrong, but the HasLab Galactus levels of but not HasLab Galactus levels of support. Yeah, I would agree. Well, technically the Sentinel did better. I think the Marvel Legends HasLab Sentinel was the best HasLab project they've done so far. I think that it's the most successful one. Because the HasLab Sentinel, the base asking was I think 9,000, and then they pushed all the way to 28,000. That was way past what they needed. But anyway, that is really it for the live stream unboxing. I'll definitely do some more updates. I'm going to post that poll right after this live stream is over. And yeah, I'll get to work on the G.I. Joe Megatron, try to get the Ironmonger video out soon by tomorrow. And yeah, that's all I really got to say. Yeah, I think you're right. The Sentinel did better than Galactus. Yeah, it did. Because the reason why the Sentinel did so well is because it was basically like a HasLab army builder. You could buy 3 of them, and some people did buy 3 Sentinels. Some people bought multiple Sentinels. My birthday is the 25th. Well, happy birthday. I don't think I'm going to have a live stream or anything going up on the 25th, but let's see. The 25th is this next Friday. Nice. Alrighty then. That is basically it for the live stream unboxing. Happy early Thanksgiving, everybody. Thank you all for watching. This has been Briximus Prime. Again, be sure to vote on that poll that I'm going to post and ask them and let me know which of these you want to see reviewed first. And I'll catch you guys next time.